Hi, welcome back. It is Saturday, August 27th, and we are in major prep mode. We are prepping for the imminent arrival of Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ida is projected to make landfall tomorrow, like during the night, sometime Sunday, early Monday morning, and we are in the direct path of the hurricane. Like, it's gonna go right over top of us. If it doesn't change directions now, it could easily, turn before it hits land, but they're projecting it to be one of the worst that has ever hit our exact location. Like rivaling Andrew and Katrina, Camille, like those really bad ones that kind of stand out in hurricane history. They're expecting it to rival those, to be every bit as, destructive. So we are trying to get prepared. Fortunately, we're not down like by the coast to where it, have to worry about storm surges and flooding and all that kind of stuff. Very thankful to not have to worry about that. Our main concerns are power, like our power going out, which is pretty much guaranteed, and also wind damage. So trees and stuff like that. That's, for the most part, our main hurricane concerns. I mean, of course, like roof, it could blow, shingles off the roof and stuff like that. But mainly it is trees and power outages. And with power, we have a well, and so without electricity, we have no water. That's one of the main areas of prep that we have, because we can't flush toilets, we can't wash dishes, we have no drinking water. So the well going out is a big thing, because if the power's out for, a week or two, you would be surprised how much water you use and how much you take it for granted. Because our well was out this past summer, or maybe it was, anyway, recently our well was out, and it actually was out for a really long time, like a couple of weeks, and you would be surprised how much you take fresh running water for granted. So water is one of the big areas we're prepping. We're filling up water. A big extra trough we have to use for toilets, to flush toilets. I filled up every single big jug that I own for drinking water. And then the troughs will fill up for the animals to drink. But anyway, so that's what we're up to this weekend. We're trying to get prepped, generators ready for power. Fortunately, we have generators that, for the most part, other than not having water, we can have our lives be pretty much normal. Washing all the clothes, because we can't wash clothes. Our generator won't run our stuff, plus no water. If all we are facing is losing power for even a couple of weeks and some trees down, I will consider us very fortunate if that's all we have to deal with, because there are going to be some people who literally lose their homes. So those are the main areas we're prepping, and we're just gonna let you see kind of what goes into the process. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, they choose to live there. They know hurricanes happen and they choose to live there. Well, this is the thing. No matter where you live, they're gonna have natural disasters. Actually, when you think about it, a hurricane kind of is a better natural disaster because you know it's coming. So like the West Coast, they have fires, they have earthquakes. The Midwest, you have fires and tornadoes. The North, you have ice storms and snowstorms. And the East Coast, in the South, you have hurricanes and flooding. And so no matter where you are, there's natural disasters. If you live somewhere that doesn't have any, let me know because we might be moving. But so, you know, yeah, we live here and yeah, we get hurricanes every year, but no matter where you go, there's gonna be something. You know, like look out there in the West right now, they're dealing with so many fires. I can't imagine living somewhere where over the mountain ridge, the forest was burning and like, I just can't imagine. I think a hurricane's a lot easier to deal with, at least being as far inland as they are. You know, down by the coast, yeah, they hit and they have whole entire communities that are just wiped away. Literally, there will be slabs left. So I'm very thankful that we don't have to worry about that so much here, unless a tornado spun off of it or something, which would be very freak nature thing. So let me know, I'm curious, like where do you live and what kind of natural disasters do they have there? And what do you think is the easiest natural disaster to deal with? I'm curious, like because I feel like wherever we are, that's what we're used to, and so we kind of think that one's no big deal, but we can't imagine one of the other ones. Like hurricane, we have hurricane parties, you know, like hurricanes happen all the time. They can be devastating, but we're pretty much used to them. Whereas opposed to like these wildfires and earthquakes and tornadoes scare me. Like, I don't think I would like living somewhere where tornadoes just come and you don't know, it could be a tornado touchdown and destroy your house. So let me know, where are you from? What kind of natural disasters do y'all have? And do you think that, you know, it's not as scary as disasters from other places? I'm curious, so let me know. Order is once more restored in the kitchen. We'll at least be starting out with no dirty dishes. Got the flashlight charging here. And some brisket in the crock pot. So we're going to be eating good at our hurricane party. And we have our cookies made here. So we are ready on the snack front. This is Eric's idea of hurricane snacks. He went to the store and got grits and Zaps. So he's gonna be eating Zaps and we're gonna be eating cookies. So we have all of our water outside for flushing the toilets. We have drinking water too. There are a lot of people who, you know, their hurricane prep is boarding up windows and putting out sandbags and tying as much stuff as they can down. So I do. I feel very fortunate, and I don't take lightly what those people are going through, because there's just challenges all the way around, no matter what kind of natural disaster you're dealing with. But we will see in the morning how everything's looking and see how we fare. Hurricane snacks. Are you supposed to wait until the hurricane to eat the hurricane snacks? I think most people don't. I think most people buy hurricane snacks, eat all the hurricane snacks, and then have to go buy more hurricane snacks. So, having a hurricane snack. Well, we didn't blow away. We are here post Ida. It's actually a few days post Ida. It's Wednesday morning, and we are still here. The hurricane turned at the last minute and went a good bit to the east of us, so we did not get the impact that they were predicting for us, which it was really bad for the people where it turned to, but we are so thankful that we didn't get what they were projecting for our area. I'm sure you can hear the generator going in the background. We're on day 3 of no power, which is, honestly, I'm so thankful that that's all we're dealing with. Like I said earlier, you know, there are people down on the coast and down South Louisiana that completely lost their homes, have nothing to go back to, so I am very thankful. I'm very thankful that that's all we're dealing with right now. Sorry. But anyway, so we actually didn't get very much damage at all. Our house didn't get any damage. We barely even had any trees down. We walked out the door on Monday morning and it was just kind of like, wow, what happened? I thought a storm was supposed to come through here. So we didn't get hardly anything. But yeah, so we made it. My parents, they did have more damage than us. They lost about 40 trees on their place. We have 2 trees on our fence, but not in a place where the animals can get out, just something that we have to go fix. So that's, you know, we did have a little bit that we're gonna have to work on, but not much. But they lost a big tree right close to their house. It landed on my mom's little chicken pen and on a woodshed. Another big tree fell on their wood splitter, so they did have some damage, more than we did here. You can check out her video, Ramblin' Rose Farmhouse. She's doing, you know, update on what they had for the storm. But anyway, I hope everyone around stayed safe. We're so thankful for our safety. And I got it's kind of funny, like saying how thankful we are. I got a text just a little while ago from Energy, that's our power company, and it said, "We know that you've been without power for an extended period of time." And I'm over here thinking, like, 3 days. It's been 3 days. And I real like, if we didn't have a generator running our freezers, it would be bad, because we have freezers full of meat. You know, I would be very stressed and disappointed and upset if we lost all that meat. But we've been without power 3 days. There are people coming unglued to be without power for 3 days, even if we didn't have a generator. Like, we have a house, and we have our lives, and we have our home, and we didn't lose anything. And most of the people around me are the same thing, and they're coming unglued for not having power for 3 days. Like, come on, people, stop being such sissies and be thankful. Be thankful. But anyway, so thank you for coming along for this. I'm really thankful that I didn't have much of an after video to show, because I had planned on doing a whole video for the aftermath. So I'm really thankful that I did not have content for that. But there's a little bit of what we go through, and like I said, you know, it's usually not that bad. There are years that we don't have bad hurricanes. Most of them don't make landfall as strongly as this one did. This one hit at almost a Category 5, which is not common. They often hit as like a Category 2, and by the time they hit us, they're a tropical storm. So not bad at all. But yeah, this one was super intense, super strong. I have my handy dandy cover the nasty hair hat on because no showers. Hashtag no shower. But yeah, so thank you for joining, and y'all have a wonderful day. I know that I am going to. Bye. If you're thirsty, go in there and get your cup and drink some water.
Okay.
What else was I saying?
Do you see a tornado?
No, I didn't see no tornadoes. Come here.
Okay. What did you?
What are you doing to help get ready?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Well, you better be helping. You were helping? What? You were helping, aren't you?
Yeah. But I'll break it down.
Why?
Because nothing.
Nothing.